Hey guys, this is Allison from Allykatkreations. How are you? Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already for my channel. And if you get anything from this reading or anything from my work, please consider supporting my work, and all the links will be at the description below the video. The first card for the collective, Soulcraft. Soulcraft. Life happens from you, not to you. The thoughts, ideas, and topics you incessantly discuss are crafting your life. So focus on ones that make your heart smile. You are ready to receive answers from your soul about any topics, thoughts, or ideas you want to change. Be wise in your crafting, and the path of least resistance will call you. Different soul vibrations will inspire different actions. If you're feeling tired, your inspired action will be to rest or sleep. If you're feeling love, you'll be inspired to do things that emulate love in your day. We all sense within our soul, but often override it with rational mind. Trust your soul is bringing you the most up-to-date information. So the last two readings were about going into your heart space and getting ready for the change and what do you want to manifest into your reality. And here we're being asked to look in what we want to craft in our life. What is your soul singing? And you're going to work with it. Your soul vibrations will inspire different actions. So again, if you're feeling tired, sleep, because your body needs that rest. If you need to emulate love or be creative, this is the time to take action for with what your soul and your heart sings to you. It's very important that we get those things done. Have you gone out and grounded today? Have you gone out and did something creative today? Always keep in mind, you're never too busy. Spirit, what does the collective need to know for this week? I have one more. We have let it rain, allowing what is inevitably trust. We have clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. Let's see if I can find. Sorry, guys, I took a minute. Let it rain. There's a moment just before it starts to rain when the pressure can be felt. What's been building up is preparing for a big release. The clouds cannot hold their breath a moment longer, and then, right on cue, they surrender. The rain they've been holding on to, and a downpour finally begins. While we may prefer to see clear skies abound, a sweet relief can be felt when the waters in the sky return to the ground. This card comes with encouragement to surrender to what's happening in your life. Maybe you're experiencing a challenge or something isn't going to plan. Although you might prefer the sun to shine all year round, there's intelligence in the rainy days, and there's healing in your tears. Let it rain, let it rain. What are you being called to surrender to? Which is immensely very needed right now, because in order for you to sing and vibe the way your soul needs to create, you need to let go. If we're having any kind of trauma, turmoil, we got to let that flow go. Because if we do, we will get clear waters. Everything's coming together and supporting you right now. Potency is present. Alignment has arrived. Potential is here. The waters before you are crystal clear, and what you're stepping into is of the highest potency. You know the way forward. There are clear seas ahead. Keep facing your true north and proceed onward. This card comes with positivity, confirmation, and a lot of promising potential. You're supported on your journey, and everything's opening up for you. Keep your gaze ahead of you and don't get distracted by what others are doing or by other things you could be doing. You know what to do and have been working for this for a long time. Enjoy this moment, embrace the clarity and vision, and receive all that you've created and will continue to create for yourself and the world. Here's an affirmation for you. I embrace the clarity and potency of what's before me. I say yes and proceed ahead. Beautiful. So in order to craft the things that your soul and your heart are singing, we need to release. We need to let it rain so that we can have clear waters, to have the clearest intentions to what we want to bring into existence and manifestation. What is your soul crafting? What does your soul need right now? Listen to what your body is also telling you. For the collective. What do we need for the collective? I will not remain stuck. I choose change. You're choosing to change. You're choosing to let that water run. I let go of the anxiety of others. That's this card. We got 3 cards today. I gather more wisdom each day. Yes, as you are letting it rain, letting go of the anxieties, reminding I will not remain stuck. You're going to get the wisdom that you need and the clarity that you need to move forward, to press forward, to get things going for yourself. So give yourself some grace. Give yourself a grounding break. Go take a walk. Go look at nature. Put your faith in that the universe is going to come through for you to give you the things that you need in order to thrive. But at the heart, what is your soul saying to you? Spirit, what do we need for the collective? What the message? We have the 7th chakra. Energy of the crown supports our feelings of being connected to a higher power and part of a larger whole. which is absolutely correct. Okay, guys, we got a lot on our plates right now in terms of letting our emotional states go so that we can have a soul creating manifestation. We got to let the water and the tears out. We got to let that pressure out. And going within our seventh chakra, which is our crown, so that we can get the clarity that we need. And we have big, bold vision. Big, bold vision. You were not born to play a small role in life. You have the ability to dream big. Even if you have absolutely no idea about how your vision can come to pass or what all the details may look like, you can access the heart and guts of a vision by tapping into your wildest dreams and surrendering attachment to exactly how it will all work out. The details are up to the creative genius of the universe. You're an active contributing participant, but not the sole player in your life's journey. A sign that you are cracking out of your limited thinking to allow for a big, bold vision to come through you is that you might feel a little dizzy with the shrinking limitations and expanding possibilities of life. You may wonder if you are allowed to access such a wonder. Remember that in your healing and growing success, as you manifest this big vision, you could touch the hearts of others through your presence, your inner work, your art, and your choices. It's a win-win situation. This oracle brings you a message. You are about to receive or be invited to become a part of a grand visionary beginning. It has the makings of something fantastic. No matter how the journey that brings this vision into reality unfolds, there will be some twists and turns that you don't see coming. It is still helpful for you to be open to it. Trust your heart, be still with your choices, and when the time feels right and truthful, leap. This oracle brings a message for those who like to further develop their intuitive sight. It is already happening. Trust in what you perceive, even if it conflicts with what everyone else around you is saying or the surface of things. Trust your inner perceptions. They are accurate and will be proven to be so later on. This healing process below will help you with all of this. The oracle brings a general message of positive energy. Trust that things will be coming up roses for you, even if everything seems to be in a bit of shambles now. It's really just the essential mess before a truly spectacular success. So, wow, that's huge. So we are crafting our soul. So what are you dreaming? This big, bold vision that you are dreaming. What are you trying to bring into manifestation? What are you trying to create? Once you let go of the anxiousness, once you release the pressure and let go and have faith, the clarity that you want to manifest coming through your crown is going to bring you this vision. And letting go of expectations and just riding the wave is huge, because we have this next. Release the dark wound. Let love live. And I totally butchered that with my dyslexia. Let love live. There we go. If we detach something from its source too soon, trying to force it to become what it is not yet ready or willing to become, we can unintentionally sap it of its strength and kill it. There is a dark wound in the consciousness of humanity, which demands perfection and denies process. If you are thinking of publishers before you have even written the book, if you are comparing your unfinished song idea to the latest best-selling pop release, if you have decided you are not good enough or worthy enough to succeed before you've given it everything you got and asked for divine help, this dark wound has you in its grasp. If you have drawn this card along, if you feel drawn to read the message of one or both, whether you have drawn this card in the reading or not, trust your instincts and do that in addition to completing the reading of this guidance and the healing process below. You could do the healing process for the additional cards if you wish. This message of this card are also amplified if you have drawn. So it's just, this one is building upon other cards, what they're saying, which is building upon all these other things. And the dark wound that we need to release is this anxiety. It's the things that is within you that you need to release. And I'm going to read this healing here. I now choose of my own free will to release any cellular memories and belief systems based in the dark wound of criticism, judgment, shaming, and fear, so that my creative, loving energy may thrive in a nourishing environment conducive to growth through all time and space, through all dimensions of my being, through unconditional love. So be it. Wow. What do we need for the collective? One more. Here we go. Creativity. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. About the guardian angels. We each have at least one guardian angel who lovingly oversees all the events of our lives. Guardian angels are messengers of light whose divine mission is to protect and guide humanity along its sacred journey. Their love for each of us is unconditional, so no matter what you do or don't do, you are always worthy of their love. Sorry, guys, I don't know what's causing the dinging. I shut everything down. Spirit, what for the collective for this week? And I want to take this moment as I'm shuffling, guys, to I didn't want to do this on 9/11 because for my own self, I was there and I saw everything, and I had a lot of people that I love be affected with loss, and I wanted to take that day of remembrance, not only for those that are lost, those are still that are impacted because of that day. So my prayers are out there for anybody who was affected that day, 22 years ago. Spirit, what do we have for the collective? Have one more, please. Oh, we got 3. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. You do have to show the real authentic self. You have to show your real self because you are crafting, you are bringing soul craft into being. You have this big vision that you're trying to bring forth to the world, and you're gaining that water, the clarity. You're letting go of the anxiety. You're making changes so that you can accept that wisdom. Opening up your seventh chakra, your crown chakra, you're going to be able to obtain this, but you got to let it rain. You got to release, and especially the wounds that are holding you back. We have full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture, which is very important, because when we're not looking at the big picture, we kind of lose sight, and we do grow this anxiousness because we're looking small, we're not looking big. And you have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So if your commitment in whatever it is, be it business, be it a relationship with a boss or a partner, it's being tested because you are going through these changes. You are releasing these wounds that you hold. And that can sometimes bring some uncomfortability in life. And it ain't easy, right? It isn't easy. Spirit, what for the collective? Spirit, what for the collective? Angels and guides. We have nature is calling you. I pull this a lot for these readings. It wasn't to touch. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. So again, guys, like I said in the very beginning, nature is calling you. Are you going into nature? Are you grounding your energy? Rise above the dark days of life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. Goodness sakes, guys. Angels, what messages do you have for the collective? I have one more. We have honesty. Angel wisdom reminds you that your every thought, word, emotion, and action is reflected in your aura. When you are honest, your aura is crystal clear. Everyone knows where they are with you and feels totally safe. The angels suggest that you look within and purify any musky thoughts and feelings. When you are totally honest with yourself, you behave with integrity and dare to be open. For there is nothing to hide. People respect and trust you. As you radiate a resonance of honesty, people respond to you with openness and honesty in their turn. Affirmation: I am honest in thought, word, and deed. We have purpose. The angels remind you that every situation or person is placed on your path with a purpose. It may be a strengthen you, offer you an opportunity to resolve or forgive the past, release all patterns, or for enjoyment. Your life purpose is ultimately to do that which brings you joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment. Seeking these soul qualities will place you on the path of your destiny. Once on your life path, allowing nothing and no one to deflect you for your mission. Your guidance is to ask your angel to help you find the purpose of your current situation, or if you are ready, your life mission. Align your strength and willpower and hold your intention to fulfill your purpose. The angels will support you and you will succeed. I am strong and determined. Which goes hand in hand with everything here, the honesty in your purpose. Being honest with yourself will help you let that pressure valve go, let the anxieties go, let the dark release those wounds, and to rise above the dark days. You got to be honest with yourself. What do you want? What is bothering you? And going in within and doing that work so you can clear it, so you could carve the path for this soul craft to this big vision using your crown chakra, because show the world the real you. Things are coming. Look at the bigger picture, because things are on its way for you. Things are definitely coming. Beautiful. Things are coming, guys. Just have the faith. Do the work. Be honest with yourself. We have Archangel Metatron. Increase your light levels. Open your stellar gateway chakras. Increase your light levels. And you can do that by going into nature, by walking in nature. Your guardian angel, love yourself unconditionally. Ask for help. So if you're in a time right now where you're digging into this energy, you haven't yet let it rain, you got some darkness to work with, please ask your guardian angels for the guidance and help. They're there for you. They are going to be there for you. Ask your higher self if you're not somebody that believes in angels or archangels. Ask yourself. Can I get one card, please? Dream thief, refusal of the call. The dream thief is a soft and completing seductress. Her only purpose is to keep you hypnotized by comfort and sameness. She wants to tell you your old stories over and over so you don't evolve beyond them. Ask yourself whether you are reverting back to familiarity or your origin story of why you were wounded or when you were rejected. Do you talk about how your family molded you as a child without also acknowledging that you have already become someone else? Teaching from an old wound will never allow you a new adventure. Instead, bring to mind how you've already changed, remembering that you have new stories to rely and build upon. Do you want to move beyond the barrier of glass you've placed between you and your horizon? You can, and it's not difficult. Answer the call to a new adventure and drop your resistance to sailing the uncharted seas of your potential. The wind will soothe and sing the dream thief to sleep so you can wake up and move forward. You are so much more than you know. Now it's time to express what lies dormant. Your new adventure has already begun. So what is happening right now with what I'm getting is that you're holding your past, you're holding things that you know that probably worked back then. They're not going to work now because you changed, you're making changes, you're becoming and birthing a new life. In order to be super creative, you have this big vision at hand. You got to put this thief to sleep. You have a calling and it's a higher one. You got to do the healing. You got to rise above the dark because you are the light. Don't hold yourself back. Do not do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You got to move forward. Because when you take a look at the bigger picture and you take a look at what's going on in your present, there is so much more than what you think that's coming to you. What do we have, Spirit? What do we have? We have Azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. We have Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So if there's anybody watching who has lost a child or any of that above, just know that God is watching, and that's special. That's not going to resonate with everybody. Again, this is a general reading. I should have said that earlier. Please take what resonates with you, but that's specific for somebody that is going to potentially watch or is watching now. So just take that into consideration. Spirit, what message do you have? Positive changes are taking place. Be patient. The beauty in nature can be the answer to what you seek. Reconnect today. Again, this is Spirit really telling you, your angels telling you, you need to go and balance in nature, whether that go outside for a walk. When you're at Home Depot or Lowe's, go into the garden section. Reconnect with the beauty of nature. Go look at the clouds. Go cloud watch. That's amazing. Go look at the trees. Whatever it is that you see in nature, that find the beauty in that. Reconnect yourself. It's super important. Spirit. Focus on your priorities. When you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So ask yourself with the honesty, And with your purpose, what is your priorities? Make a list, write it down. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward momentum with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. I mean, can you get any more? Any more real? So something that helps me when I meditate, and sometimes I can't because if I meditate outside and it's like noisy and there's too much going on around me, I will start doing like my grateful aphorisms, and I'm grateful for the breath that I have. I'm grateful for this day that I have. Um, I'm grateful for the opportunities that I have and that I create. I'm abundant in love. I'm abundant in self love. Things like that. If you can start saying that to yourself on an everyday basis, or whenever you're having a hard time meditating and getting the things in life quiet, doing those instead really helps. Maria, can I have one card, please? Wow, we pulled this the last time, but it needs to be refocused again. The all-encompassing hand. Well, here we go again. So this oracle comes to you as the hand of the divine. It is all-encompassing hand, the hand that has no limitations upon the blessings it can bestow, upon the troubles it can lift from you, upon the tenderness it can communicate to you through sacred touch. Allow the divine hand to reach for you, beloved. Do not turn away. Do not let old shame, guilt, or mistaken notions of false independence keep you from accepting this heavenly hand. This hand reaches to gently wipe away tears of the past. It will definitely ravel the ties that have you bound your hands, preventing you from fully giving and receiving according to your worth, which is inconstable and without limit. This oracle comes with a particular message for you. There may be a situation or circumstance in your life that you feel is somehow unable to be solved. This oracle comes with reassurance that there is nothing beyond the reach of the divine hand of grace. All can be solved. All can be resolved. There is always a higher, better, more beautiful outcome possible. So guys, ask your divine team. They're up there for a reason. They're always there trying to help. And even though this is for impasse, I like this deck. We're going to use it. And we'll take that one. I have one more. So I think the wisdom in these cards are very helpful. Okay. We have releasing empathy as re-evolution. Valuing our empathic abilities, or any abilities that you have, understanding that we are dynamic forces of change, thinking about the meaning of social evolution. The word empathy is surprisingly new to human lexicon, less than 100 years old. It comes from the German Fühlung, when to be translated feeling into. Whereas sympathy is more akin to feeling an emotion for someone, empathy is feeling emotion if experiencing that which another is experiencing. It is a good idea to research the meaning of evolution, including all of its physical and social nuances. Consider researching evolution by streaming various documentaries about the subject, as well as by researching how mankind has evolved as a society for our earliest days. See how their messages seem to hinge on the theme of empathy, even if the word is not particularly said. Messages of social compassion, understanding, acceptance, and respect directly tied to the revolutionary reality. The true empathy is the world's greatest blessing. So I feel like what this is saying, and this is like throughout this, as we are going in and we're having a re-evolution, like we're dawning a new consciousness, we're coming into new energy. We're being asked to look back at how each epoch, each century, decade, how people kind of traverse those times, what worked, and how did they bring in amazing abundance for them each time. And maybe there might be a spark of creative thinking that can help you get this big vision happening or cooking. What is it that they use in their recipe for success? Could you use something similar or reimagine what someone did back 100 years ago, but make it your own? An opening to dreams and visions. Understanding the significance of dreams and intuition, differentiating between visionary symbolism and literalism, researching the workings of the brain and theories of consciousness. Every person is skilled in different ways. This is part of what makes humankind so beautiful. Those of us who are highly empathetic tend to be more open to abstract symbolism, which is why we are natural artists, thinkers, and visionaries. Visions can come in numerous forms. For some, this is a divination, of which there are innumerable methods, and for others, this comes naturally during sleep or deep meditation. So it encourages you to more deeply explore the world of dreaming and psychic vision. There is much to be learned. For some, deep meditation, dance, or ritual are preferred methods to receive vision and insight. For others, divination and core shamanic belief-based practices can help provide these insights for ourselves and others. It's also encouraging you to have a dream journal or just something that will help you guide what needs to be. So I feel a lot of the time we have these crazy things, but as soon as we wake up in the morning, our brains shut on to the matrix and we're like, okay, I have to get coffee, brush my teeth, take a shower, da 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 da. And we're not sitting back and go, what did I just dream about? What was that message? We kind of get lost as soon as we wake up. So having a journal is something I feel will help people. And the archetype today, we got the poet. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do they not be discouraged? The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. Oh my goodness, guys. Yes. 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 Find the poet within. Once you let your rain disperse and let that pressure go and clear those dark wounds and rise above the darkness, there's a lot of things here that is trying to steer you and helping you, is going within nature, being honest with yourself, going and focusing on your crown chakra. That when you call upon your guardian angels, the obstacles are being lifted. Focus on your priorities. Don't let things steal your dreams. Don't go back. When you make changes, you can't go back. Don't look back, because it's not going to serve you to. Okay. We're going to do the last part here, and that's the overall. And we pulled the Queen of the Nagas. And I got to carefully show this because we got female things here. So I'll put it all the way back here. Sorry, guys. The mysterious beings known as Nagas are recognized in spiritual traditions across India, Nepal, and Tibet, as well as other shamanic and cultural traditions. Nagas are connected to water and are extremely sensitive to pollutions and poisons of all kinds. They become disturbed when waters are polluted, since our bodies are composed of more water than anything else. When waters of our planet are disturbed, so too are we. We can make gentle offerings to waters of our planet and help heal them through our choices. As we do our part to honor and heal the waters, we help ourselves and the Nagas, who turn assist humans further healing and spiritual evolution. The Queen of the Nagas brings two messages. The first is that as you maintain your integrity and take your emotional healing journey, you are placing yourself within a powerful field of spiritual protection. Continue to tend to your inner healing and ask for spiritual protection each day from the higher beings you love. As you continue with such practices, a palpable field of positive energy accumulates around you, mesmerizing negative influences. On off days, this field buffers you from your own mind or factors outside of your control, such as astrological influences or people's ego-driven actions. If some negativity does enter your world, its severity is minimized, and you will recover from the disturbance more swiftly. You can honor this guidance through the spiritual protection that you can do for yourself. The second message of this oracle is that something of great value is at work in your world. Spirit works with tremendous subtlety, even when it is accomplishing a masterful stroke of a luminous inspiration and powerful grace. You may not be fully aware of the divine protection being granted or of a negativity that was averted, yet you are being held in grace nonetheless. If you are struggling with some matter, know the spiritual protection has prevented the situation from escalating and shall ensure the situation is correct and resolved. The divine can assume whatever form will benefit the spiritual seeker to ensure their continued progress, facilitating the right things at once. There is no need to impose a limit or the limitless resourcefulness and creative generosity of the divine at play in your affairs. All you need to do is invite it in and trust. And for this card is really speaking on the grander scale of everything that's going on here. There's a lot of things that are popping up within your psyche, within your consciousness. The unconscious is being unraveled. And it's been very difficult for a lot of people right now battling these energies. But if you call out to your guardian angel and you take the advice this card just gave you, knowing that the all-encompassing hand has you, you're going to avert a lot of pain, but you got to let go and do the healing work. And that's been the theme for the most part in every reading that I have gone and given to you guys. So I really appreciate each and every one of you for coming. Make sure you have that dream journal. Make sure you're speaking your true authenticity. Make sure that you are doing something nice for yourself each day. Go into nature. Healing takes time. But the longer we put it off, the harder it is for our manifestations and our big visions and our crafting the soul is coming out. It'll take time, but your purpose is here, guys. It's on your doorstep. Are you willing to let it knock? And are you going to open up the door? I hope you do, because you are worthy and you are worth it. So guys, thank you so much for listening. Please let me know in the comments if any of this resonate with you. Again, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates. Not everything here is going to resonate with you personally, but there's a lot of help here and a lot of great words of wisdom. So sending each and every one of you love, light, protection, and shielding. I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Bye.